He's doing this to himself. That's the tragic part of the whole story.
Kris Jenner and the Kardashian Jenner family are no strangers to drama, but the latest revelations about Kris, Kendall Jenner, and Corey Gamble have stirred up even more intrigue. Fans are buzzing over claims that Kris was caught spying on Kendall and Corey's interactions. The question everyone's asking is what drove Kris to such extremes. Was it genuine concern, an attempt to maintain control, or something more personal? Let's break it all down. Rumors of this incident began after a family trip where Kendall and Corey were seen having what many interpreted as a reconciliatory moment. Their history has been rocky, to say the least, with one major public blowout in 2020 putting their strained relationship on full display. The fiery argument began when Corey allegedly overstepped during a family dispute, leading Kendall to accuse him of being disrespectful. The fallout was intense, and the drama spilled into the public eye, showing just how deep the cracks in their relationship went. Fast forward to today, and reports of Kendall and Corey appearing on better terms seem to have caught Kris's attention. Known for her hands-on approach to all things family, Kris allegedly decided to intervene or at least keep a closer watch on the situation. While some see her involvement as protective, others view it as controlling. For those unfamiliar with Kris Jenner, this might come as a surprise. However, fans of the Kardashians know that Kris is more than just a mother. She's the ultimate momager, the mastermind who transformed her family into a global brand. Kris has a reputation for being meticulous about every aspect of her family's lives, from their careers to their relationships. In her world, no detail is too small, and no drama is too insignificant if it could affect the family's image. Kris's decision to allegedly monitor Kendall and Corey could be rooted in her long-standing relationship with Corey. Since they began dating in 2014, Corey has been a steady presence in Kris's life and, by extension, in the Kardashian-Jenner household. While he initially appeared to be a supportive and loving partner, Corey's role within the family has become a topic of debate. Some fans and even family members have speculated about his true motives, wondering whether he's genuinely invested in Kris or simply benefiting from his connection to the family's powerful brand. This scrutiny has only added pressure to Kris, who is fiercely protective of her family and her legacy. For Kris, any potential threat, whether real or perceived, feels like a direct challenge to everything she's built. And while Corey has stood by her through many ups and downs, his tense dynamic with Kendall has always been a weak spot in the family's otherwise carefully controlled narrative. Kendall, on the other hand, is in a uniquely difficult position. As the most private member of the Kardashian-Jenner clan, she has always tried to distance herself from the chaos that often surrounds her siblings. Her focus has been on her modeling career and maintaining a more low-key lifestyle compared to the rest of her family. However, her strained relationship with Corey has repeatedly dragged her into the spotlight, often against her will. Fans have speculated that Kris's alleged snooping was an attempt to ensure that Kendall and Corey maintain a civil relationship. This theory aligns with Kris's tendency to blur the lines between personal matters and professional strategies. For Kris, keeping harmony between her daughter and her partner might not just be about family peace, it could also be a strategic move to protect the Kardashian-Jenner brand. But not everyone sees Kris's actions in a positive light. Critics argue that her alleged behavior crosses a line, pointing to a long-standing pattern of overreach. By interfering in Kendall and Corey's relationship, Kris risks alienating her daughter and damaging the trust within the family. This isn't the first time Kris's dual roles as mother and manager have clashed, but it serves as a reminder of just how complex their family dynamics can be. Adding to the speculation is the Kardashians' history of turning real-life drama into entertainment. Over the years, they've mastered the art of blurring the lines between authentic conflicts and storylines designed for television. This latest incident has left fans wondering, could this be another plot twist for their reality show? While it's possible that the situation is being exaggerated for the cameras, the underlying issues are likely very real. Kris's protectiveness, Kendall's desire for privacy, and Corey's complicated place within the family have all been simmering for years. This latest drama simply brings these tensions to the surface, forcing everyone involved to confront their issues head-on. The family's reactions to the situation have been subtle but telling. While no official statements have been made, insiders say that different family members are processing the drama in their own ways. Kim Kardashian, known for her sharp sense of humor, reportedly made a lighthearted comment about hell freezing over when she saw Kendall and Corey speaking again. Meanwhile, Kourtney Kardashian, who has become an advocate for boundaries and self-care, appears to be staying out of the fray altogether. Her decision to distance herself from the family's constant drama has only become more apparent. As always, the public remains divided in their opinions. Supporters of Kris argue that her actions come from a place of love and concern, seeing her as a devoted mother who would do anything for her children. Critics, however, view her behavior as invasive, highlighting her struggle to let her children navigate their lives independently. This debate isn't new. For years, Kris Jenner has walked a fine line between being a caring parent and an overbearing manager. The world has watched her shape the Kardashian-Jenner empire, often at the expense of her children's personal autonomy. The situation with Kendall and Kourtney isn't an isolated incident, it's a reflection of the challenges that come with blending family and fame. Ultimately, this story underscores the complexities of life in the Kardashian-Jenner household. Whether Kris's actions were well-intentioned or overstepped boundaries, they reveal the ongoing struggle to balance love, control, and the pressures of maintaining their empire. Fans will undoubtedly be watching closely to see how this unfolds and whether it will find its way into the family's ever-growing list of dramatic headlines. From the beginning, Kris Jenner has been more than just a mother to her children. She's acted as their mentor, manager, and biggest critic. Her leadership has helped her family achieve global fame, but it's also brought tensions about how much control she has over their lives. For Kendall Jenner, who prefers privacy over the spotlight, this has been especially tough. Unlike her sisters, who embrace the family's public drama, Kendall has always chosen a quieter, more independent path. But even she can't completely escape the pull of her family's influence. Recently, rumors began swirling about Kris allegedly spying on Kendall and her boyfriend, Corey Gamble. This situation has sparked a debate about trust and privacy within the Kardashian-Jenner clan. Many wonder how far Kris is willing to go to protect her family, or perhaps her carefully crafted brand. Critics argue that Kris's behavior crosses a boundary, preventing her children from making their own choices, even if it means learning from mistakes. For Kendall, this could be a defining moment where she takes control of her life and sets new boundaries with her mom. Kris's decision to keep such a close eye on Kendall and Kourtney may come from a genuine concern for family harmony. The Kardashians have experienced plenty of public and private conflicts, and Kris likely wants to avoid further tension. By monitoring their interactions, she might think she's helping prevent future fallout. However, this approach risks backfiring. Both Kendall and Kourtney could feel alienated, creating even more distance between them and Kris. Looking at Kris's broader responsibilities sheds light on her actions. She's not just a mom, she's also the matriarch of one of the most famous families in the world. Every choice she makes is scrutinized not only by her children but by millions of fans and critics. Kris is managing more than personal relationships, she's overseeing a billion-dollar empire. In this high-pressure environment, it's easy to see how she might justify her actions as a way to maintain control over the narrative surrounding her family. Yet, this can come at a cost, especially when it threatens her children's trust in her. Kendall is at the center of this storm. As the family's most private member, she's worked hard to establish herself outside the Kardashian brand. Her successful modeling career has given her a sense of independence, but incidents like these pull her back into the spotlight. For Kendall, this isn't just about her relationship with Kourtney or Kris, it's about standing up for herself and defining her place within a family that often blurs the lines between personal and professional life. Corey Gamble, meanwhile, finds himself in a difficult position. Since he began dating Kris in 2014, his role in the family has been under constant scrutiny. While some see him as a supportive partner, others question his intentions. His relationship with Kendall has been particularly rocky. Their highly publicized argument in 2020 highlighted the challenges Kourtney faces as an outsider in the Kardashian-Jenner world. This latest drama only adds to the pressure, forcing Kourtney to prove his loyalty to both Kris and the family. For Kris, managing the dynamics between Kendall and Kourtney is no easy task. The family's history is filled with unresolved conflicts that have turned into major scandals. By intervening, Kris might think she's acting in everyone's best interest. However, her actions could have the opposite effect, driving a wedge between her and those she's trying to protect. The larger question, though, is whether Kris's involvement is truly about family harmony or protecting the Kardashian-Jenner brand. As someone who has built her reputation as a momager, Kris is known for her strategic mind and ability to keep her family in the public eye. Some speculate that even personal dramas like this one might be used to fuel their reality TV empire. If that's true, it raises serious questions about where the line is drawn between real life and entertainment. the public, as always, is deeply invested in this unfolding drama. Fans are divided, with some defending Kris's actions as those of a protective mother and others criticizing her for being overbearing. Social media platforms are buzzing with opinions and theories, dissecting every piece of information and picking sides. This intense scrutiny is nothing new for the Kardashians, who have mastered the art of turning private issues into public spectacles. This situation also reignites the debate about how much control Kris should have over her family. While she's undeniably played a huge role in their success, critics argue that her approach can sometimes come at the expense of her children's independence. For Kendall, the current drama could be a turning point, a chance to establish clear boundaries and step further away from the family's public chaos. For Kory, this is yet another challenge in proving his place in Kris's life and the family. His relationship with Kris has often been questioned, with some accusing him of having ulterior motives. Incidents like these only heighten that suspicion, putting Kory in a tough spot as he navigates his role in the Kardashian-Jenner world. At its core, this story is about the complexities of balancing personal relationships with the pressures of fame. The Kardashians' unique blend of family and business creates a dynamic that's as fascinating as it is fraught with tension. For Kris, Kendall, and Kory, the fallout from this incident could shape their relationships for years to come.